Hello, friends. This is Sanjay with Liazon Marketing. I hope you guys are doing good. So, today we're going to talk about something very interesting, and that's, of course, Amazon. But how do you basically scale your business up? Like, this is for sellers who are selling on Amazon. If you're new, then we got to start from scratch. But of course, you can also introduce your business to these new strategies in order to scale your business. Okay. How do you elevate your sales on your existing products or products that you want to start with? Okay. First thing is first, Amazon has four different techniques that you can increase your business. One is called B2C, which is business to consumer. The second one is called B2B, which is business to business. The third one is called global. You can sell worldwide. And the fourth one is MCF. MCF is multi-channel fulfillment from Amazon. So I'm gonna go with each one of them for you to understand how the system really works. So we have a product right here. All these products here, the prices here are listed for business to, I mean, from your business to the consumer. Okay. So basically, when a consumer buys it, they are buying 1 units, 2 units, maybe once in a blue moon, you'll get 6, 12, 20, but that's once in a blue moon. Most of the time, you're going to sell products in just one piece. Okay. So that's called business to consumers. That's the majority of the business right there. The second option is to introduce your Amazon business to business customers only. So this is where the business pricing comes. So for example, you're offering, let's take this offer right here, 279. If you're offering this product at 279, I mean, you can do this on all of your listing. Doesn't have to be one particular one, but only do it if you have a good percentage of profit. If you work with me, I'm going to introduce you to products where you have a scope of working between, 22% to 45%, depends on the pricing. Now, normally products that are upscale like this, you have a bigger chunk of profit. Why? Because number one, 90% of Amazon sellers sell products under $20. You're going to see very few selling products between 21 to $100, and you hardly see anybody selling products above $100. Well, this particular product is high in demand, and give it a shot. So 1 unit of this product is $280. You can sell such products and make more money by doing is a business pricing. Now, when you set up business pricing, it doesn't necessarily means that you are going to give it away cheap. All you're saying is, look, if you buy quantities, I'm willing to work with you. So the way I do this one is I create, 5 different ways to get the customer's attention. Where does it go? Okay, here we go. So if a person buys 1 unit, it's 270 bucks. So you want to entertain your pricing to the customers in such a way that they buy more, because business customers, they don't buy one, two, three piece. They're volume buyers. They buy huge. Now, if they go and they buy from the distributor, then they have to pay for shipping or they have to go locally and pick it up and blah, 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 blah. But on Amazon, they don't have to go anywhere because the seller, you as the seller, is going to pay for the shipping. The business just stays in its place and gets the merchandise delivered on time. Now, Another thing I want to tell you is don't rely on FBM. Don't rely on for sale by merchant. Try to ship all your orders through FBA. It gets a little expensive, but it's going to take care of a lot of stress for you. Stress such as missing out on orders. So let's say you get like 50, 100, 300 orders a day. There's no way, man. You got to have employees. You got to have somebody packing the product. You got somebody labeling the product. You got to have a warehouse. Give or take, it comes out to the same thing. So I personally prefer sending everything FBA. I have several customers, and every customer, I tell them the same thing. Just don't deal with the headache because your one mistake can jeopardize your business, especially when it's Amazon. They're really difficult to deal with. Anyways, let's continue with this. So if one product is offered at $279, we're gonna tell the business customer if you get three of them, we are gonna give you 2% off. Now you may think, wow, why would somebody want to get three units and get only 2% off? Why? Because in the business world, every penny counts. I mean, even in the business to consumer world, every penny counts. Now it's up to you what you want to offer, but you got to also understand that if a customer gets three units, you are paying three times that shipment right there. You see, 52. You got to understand the basics. Because if you're just going to say, oh, I'm going to make the person 5% off if they buy three units or 10% off, sure, you end up paying the FBA fees. Remember that. So you got to go smart. You got to be careful. So here, if they buy minimum three, they get 2% off. If they buy minimum six, they get 3% off or 4% off. Let's make it 4%. If they buy minimum 12 piece, you see, you got to be careful because you got to think those FBA fees. Plus, you also make money faster. Instead of selling that product at $280 and selling one unit, let's say, I'm just going to give you an assumption. As a new seller, you're going to probably sell maybe one or two units in a month in the beginning, but as you improve, you're going to see sales coming in, probably two to five sales in a week. Now, think about it. If you do 20 sales of that product in a month, in the beginning, first few months, and your profit margin, let's say, is 30%. So, if you do 20 units, your profit margin is 20%, you make $540 right there, after all the expense. But if somebody comes and buys 12 units at a time, and you will be very surprised that there are a lot of wholesalers. There's a lot of handymen. There's a lot of service industry. Like you go to Yelp, you go to TaskRabbit, you go to, there's several companies out there offering services. Now, these guys are actually on Amazon listed as Prime members. So they're not going to go to a customer and the customer is going to say, oh, okay, this is what I need to get fixed. Okay, you know what? Can you wait a couple of days until I get the order or this or that? Customers don't have patience to wait, so you got to be prepared ahead of time. So you make business offers to your business people so that they get the products on time. So here's 24, then you can do a 25 pack at 8% off, and then you can make another threshold, which is adding where did it go? I don't know why it keeps on sending it off. Okay, so and then you make 10, you make a 50 pack, you make 100 pack, and give more. So if you're going to sell, let's say, if somebody orders 25 units of this, getting, let's say, 10% off, so you're basically giving it out for 250 bucks. Still 10 units is $2,500 sale. How long will it take you to sell that one product, 25 pieces? You got to make. So of the lump sum comes from business to consumers, then is business to business, then is global selling, and then is MCF. The three, so business to consumer customers has a big chunk, let's say 50%. Business to business has another 30%. Business to MCF is another, let's say 10, 15%. So every percentage adds up and it brings you extra money, whether you have just one winning product or whether you have several winning products. Your scope should be increasing the productivity in sales and in revenue, and most of all, at the end of the day, you want to see profits. I mean, you don't want to see your Amazon sales. Oh, I did $100 today. Oh, I did 1,500. No, you want to see your sales up there. You want to see minimum, minimum. Like if you have been selling on Amazon, let's say for a couple of years, and if your sales are like, 6, 8, 10,000 a month, then you are really missing out on a lot of opportunity. Even if you're doing, let's say, 3,000, 2,000 in a day single, you're missing out a lot of opportunity by not doing this procedure. I'm going to share with you one more technique that is I have studied Amazon inside out. People who don't know me, but I've been selling on Amazon for a very long time, and I study every day. I study, I learn, I study, I learn, and then I actually put it to work. Either I do it on my own store as a test, or I tell my customer, look, this is the idea I have came out with. If you want, we got a test. You could get the outcome. It's a winning or a losing situation, but unless you don't strategize it, you don't know. Okay, it's all about testing, and that's called expanding your sales into variations. Means if you're selling a single product, you got to learn how to put it in variations of your product. Variations could be sizes, could be colors, could be packaging. Now, I'm not talking about sizes, color, or material. What I'm talking about is creating packaging. So if you have a product that's just sold in one single package, expand it to 2, 4, 6, 12, 25, 50, 100. Expand it through that way. That is going to bring you a lot of extra business. I'm doing it on this particular store. I'm doing it. And the results have been outstanding. This store I just started like 4.5 months ago. It's for a customer. And I'm going to show you the shipments that we're getting from business to business offers that we're getting. Now we are expanding the store in the global markets. We started only with 5%. And we currently have another project on this store to expand on other channels. That's where MCF comes. MCF basically what it does is this one, multi-channel fulfillment. So just like you have a 3PL warehouse, or you're doing from your warehouse, you're doing from your office. Most of us we do from the garage. That's the old-fashioned way. So what Amazon tells you basically is, listen, you know what? Forget all that stuff. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay employees. You don't have to do packaging. You don't have to do nothing. Send in your merchandise to us. We handle the rest for you. Does it make sense? I mean, think about it. You're sending to Amazon anyways your product. Might as well make them your fulfillment center also. So that gives you an opportunity to extend your business to many platforms such as Shopify, eBay, Walmart, Wayfair, Groupon, Etsy. There's many of them, but there's about 8 to 12 of them really powerful that you can concentrate. And Amazon can take responsibility of sending your products from the Amazon warehouse to any channel you want to sell to, any platform you want to sell. So you got to create MCF, you got to create through Amazon, and then you have to link all your stores that is outside to Amazon. When you get an order from eBay or Walmart or Etsy, it's automatically created through Amazon, or you can manually create it also, and then you can ship it. So it is an opportunity that you should not miss. This is, look, Amazon, the e-commerce industry, Amazon holds nearly 70% of that e-commerce industry. The 30% is between social media and all these e-commerce online platforms. So if you get a percentage here and a percentage there and this, that is extra benefit coming to your business. On top of that, the 70% that Amazon holds, it's dealing with business to consumers, business to business, global. Global? I don't know if you saw global, but here's global. We just started 5% in this business just to test the market. We are not even doing variations. We're just taking our 5% of our best products and we have launched on the US market, I mean in the Canada market and the Mexico market to see what we're going to do. And we just started just recent, like hardly 3 5 days ago. So it's, you see, 7 days. It's recent. Now you can take the opportunity of expanding it to the Europe market and Asia Pacific market. In the Europe market, you have well, we haven't registered yet, but Europe market is about 5 to 7 marketplace you can expand. Asia market is India, uh, Australia, Singapore. There's so much opportunity to really go into. You may have a product that's not being sold around the world, but somebody needs it. If somebody needs it, they are going to pay the price. Now, when you register in the global market, Amazon automatically changes the currency value from US to others. What we are doing right now with Canada and Mexico is we have increased the price manually by 10, 12%. Why? Because let's say, for example, we send something to Canada and the customer returns it. Well, that return shipment is going to cost us really heavy charges. So this is the reason why we raise it. So if somebody returns anything, at least we are getting covered for the return shipping. Okay. Very, very important to look at the global market, expand your business through the global industry, expand your business to MCF. Listen, this is money. Just think about it. If you are selling a product, I'm just going to make an example, okay? My opinion, and don't take it seriously. If you are selling, let's say, $5,000 worth of inventory in a month just on Amazon, and you get 500 to $1,000 from, let's say, different platform, each platform. If you get only $500 a month sales from Walmart, eBay, Etsy, let's take 8 of them. That's an extra $4,000 of business coming to your store. So now instead you making 5,000 a month, you're making 9,000 a month. If you're going to expand to the global industry, you can pull in another 2,500, 3,000. So what the purpose of this message is, wherever you are, there is an opportunity to expand and bring that extra money that you're losing out. So if you're doing $100,000 sale in a month just on Amazon US market, by adding all these features, that 100,000 can land you 120, 160, 200, 300. You don't know. I don't know. Not until we, strategize the thing. We test the strategy, and that is how you basically grow. Now, business to consumer is going to stay the same. Now, the business to consumer is the most easiest, but the most headache strategy. Why? Because you got to deal with voice of customer, you got to deal with A to Z claims, you got to deal with damages, returns, negative feedback, negative reviews, all the good stuff that a seller does not want to get entertained with when selling on Amazon. But that's how the business to consumer business is. When it comes to a business to business, it's a different situation. You don't just sell one piece, you're selling in volume. Imagine you sold, let's say, 100 units in a week. Imagine getting 100 units in one sale. That's extra added income to your business. Okay. Very, very important to look at other features, global, and MCF is also really, really good. Let me show you something else. One second. So you guys ready? New Year is just around the corner. Just 2 days left for the New Year. And the time they fly. The time flies, my friend. Uh, it's like 2023 just started. Okay, there we go. So I want to show you this store that we are currently doing. That is currently we went from business to consumers to business. We just started this like a couple months ago, and I want to show you the type of orders that we're getting. Now we're in the test phase. I'm always going to tell you when you are going to do test phase, try to send little by little and then wait on the orders and take it from there. So we just shipped 12 units of 12 different SKUs, and we sent like 7 of each to test. Now, these are new product launch that we're sending in to test to see how Amazon. When it comes to testing products on Amazon, you know, don't go after the whole container. Don't buy thousands of dollars from China or India, wherever your suppliers are, your manufacturers are. Try to test the products locally, right here in the United States. When you see the results, then you move to the next phase of going really deep. But this here, my friends, this is some of the orders that we have shipped are coming from business to business orders. So for example, this one right here, we had a message in Amazon that a customer wanted 10 products of being between 15 units of each. So we received an order for 150 pieces. The message said that, do you have this? I'm looking for this particular product in this many variations in the size. Can you supply me 10 units of each? Okay, so we say yes. So you see, we ship 10 units. Another customer came business to business, send this much. If you see, these are, look, one, two, three. This is all from this month, business to business orders. So this is just 5% we have started. We haven't even decided to go big because we want to test. We want to make sure that it's going to work out. Once it works out, then we're going to jump in huge. Now look at this. This order came in 2 SKUs at 100 pieces. We always send an extra, just that, we have some extra stock in the bag. And then this one came in at 80 units each. Somebody ordered 75 of a quarter. Now think about it, business listings. Look at the money you can really multiply by going through there. This is another guy, he ordered 50 units of these 2 SKUs, 50 and 50, 100. So we just send 109. Why do we send 109? Why do we send an extra piece? Because when we create the shipment, we look at opportunities, we look at option. If we send an extra, let's say 5% or 10%, will the freight change? And most of the time, the freight stays the same. So if you're going to ship something, let's say you did a pallet shipment of this one and your pallet cost comes to $118 for 100 units, and you put 110 pieces on it, and it's still coming at 118, 119. It's better to take the opportunity of just paying the extra, whatever it is, and shipping the maximum allowed, the based on the weight and everything else. So if I'm just gonna send let's say this one is a heavy packaging product. If I'm just gonna send, let's say, 2 piece extra by regular shipping from Amazon, it's gonna cost me like probably about $18, $19 a box to ship it. Here I am getting the advantage to ship an extra 2 units. So why not take the advantage of that? Okay. Here you see we received an order for 2 units, 80 each. Here we received an order for 55 each unit. So we always try to squeeze as much as possible in order to take the advantage of that. Um, so this is a launch of a product, 34. Whenever you see the big numbers, that's when we are launching, we're testing new and new products to start with. Here, another one is SKUs, was asked. So, this is just a way for you to understand. Now, one customer we had, about 90 units of this, we squeezed it in, another 10 just to put it out there. So, there's one customer here, ordered 25 units, one here, 24. So, very, very important to create business to business listings, business to business offers, so you can improve your sales. Now, if you are selling 300,000 or half a million or $1 million sales in a month or above $1 million sales, and you're not utilizing these techniques, my friends, sorry, you're losing out on a lot of opportunity. Amazon is just not a basic thing. They have programs where you can really, really expand and take good advantage of how to make it better, your business. So if you ever want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me here at Liazon Marketing. I hope you can see it, liazonmarketing.com. I'm going to put my information right here so you can see it. You can reach out to me, liazonmarketing.com. You can look at my videos on YouTube. Every week or so, I'm posting some videos. You want to you want to do services with me, I'm more than happy to help you. This is what I charge. These are management fees, is what I charge. If you already have existing products on Amazon, if you have just one SKU, it's $99 to manage your store. If you have more SKUs, then this is, the more you have, the merrier I become. Okay. So we handle all kinds of store, all kind of, no matter how many products you have. And besides that, we do offer services for listing optimization, copywriting, keyword research, PPC management, images, all the fun stuff that goes behind the scenes of Amazon. And if you want to expand to, let's say, to these other platforms, WordPress, Wix, Google, Facebook, all social media platforms, all e-commerce platforms, we can help you with all of that. All right. And if you ever need to contact us, you can go right here, contact us. And then here you have a couple of options to reach out to me directly. The first option is you put your name information here, submit. The second way you can do it is go through here. You can go on Calendly, and you can approach me from there. Let's see, here you go. So you choose the date, you choose the time, and you're gonna see me online in person. The third way of reaching out to me, this is my phone number registered here. That's where you're gonna reach me. Text me for a faster response if I don't pick up, because most of the time I'm with clients. So if you send me a text, I'm gonna respond to you immediately. And then the fourth way, you can reach out to me. This is my email address. You can reach out to me there. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on YouTube. You see, this is Facebook. So we're Liazon Marketing. You can get me there, and you can also follow me on YouTube. So you can go youtube.com, and I'm right. I just showing you from the back end of my listing. So I do create new videos every week to 10 days, and I'm launching new videos for you to understand. If you're struggling with PPC, make sure to watch my PPC videos. I'm going to tell you from basics to the most advanced techniques on how you can really control your PPC. If you guys think it's worth the information that I'm sharing with you, please go like, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and family, and I'm looking forward to work with you. All right, so thank you once again for watching, and I wish you guys all the best. But please remember to improve your sales. There's so much opportunity within Amazon to improve. And yes, I get one question asked a lot is, do you mentor? Yes, I do mentor. I do mentor. I am going to teach you the business if you want to learn. We can do it couple of ways. We can do, uh, an hourly mentorship every day or once a week. I would not suggest every day. I would probably say twice or once a week because I'm gonna put so much information in your brain. It's really gonna drive you crazy, and it gets really really confusing. Second thing is I also sell courses. Courses are not that expensive, but do you have more than 50 hours of information stored in there? So there are ways to really learn, but make sure to visit the channel. Make sure to visit the YouTube, Facebook. Ask me questions. I love when people ask questions because it gives me an option to learn also. Not only you're learning, I also learn. And sometimes I get ended up with questions that I really like to go and find out, man, what's the answer behind this? And believe me, it's all about learning, strategizing, sharing knowledge, and helping each other so we can all grow and be successful in our Amazon business. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys a very, very, very happy new year. And let's make 2024 and onwards progressive for all of us. Thank you once again and have a blessed day. Bye bye.